welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about another type of indicator, part of my technical analysis series. Today we'll be looking at the relative strength indicator, also known as the RSI. It was created by a guy called J. Wells Wilder around the 70s, and it's something known as a momentum indicator. So a momentum indicator is the velocity or the speed at which the price changes. The reason why you would use this is to try and find a reversal happening. Either the price is going to go up or the price is going to go down. Let's start off with putting a RSI indicator onto our graph. Again, it applies to any graphs, any time scales. However, I would probably use this on a short-term period. For example, hourly time frame. I wouldn't use it any more than 1 day. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go indicator, most popular. Again, you can search for it, but it's one of the most popular one. I'm going to select relative strength indicator. Okay, this is your time period. The general time period to use is a 14, it could be day or it could be hour period. Okay, I'm going to leave that as it is because when J. Wells Wilder designed this, he used 14. So we'll keep as that. Again, the general one, the overbought, what that means is if the line goes above that, and I'll show you on my graph what that means the trend is overbought and it could reverse. Oversold, so if the line is underneath that mark, it means the trend could reverse and it can become an uptrend. I'm going to place the RSI indicator on my graph and you'll see it at the bottom. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. So this is our indicator placed on the graph. This is your top line, is your 70 line. So if it goes above that, that means overbought. So the price is more than what it should be, and it could indicate a trend reversal. So that means the price can come back down. If it's below this line, that's the indicator that it's oversold. So it's a good indication that the trend can come back up. Now let's look at an example of this. The first one is this, the most recent price point. You can see it went into the overbought region. Okay. And then there's a trend reversal. So if you bought at a price around there, you can see it goes lower. This is an example of oversold. I've just gone back a couple of hours, or quite a few hours. And you can see the line comes underneath the oversold mark. And then that's the indication, as soon as that bit crosses over, that's the indication that a trend reversal is happening. And in fact, it actually does. Okay, I'll show you a couple more. Here is another one. So this is the indication that you should buy because it's been oversold. So you get to this point, okay, as soon as you see it crossing that line, that's a good indicator that you should buy, as there's a reversal happening. And in fact, after a couple of hours, the reversal does happen and you can sell at the price that you set. Here is another example of something that's overbought. So you can see the line has gone above our 70 mark and then it crosses here, which is an indication that a trend reversal is happening. And in fact, after about 5-6 hours, the price drops massively. And so you would have short sold here and bought back your shares of commodity around this price. Okay. And you could have even made a little bit more money because this is saying that it's oversold now. So you could have bought back here and sold. Possibly up here it would have been a small profit, or waited a little bit further on. For me, if I was using this, there's a couple of ratios I would change. For example, the RSI I'd put up as 80 and 20. That increases my parameters. Okay, so it gives me an even stronger signal of something that's overbought and oversold. However, you might not see it as often as you do it compared to the 70-30, but it's a stronger indicator. I would also use this with a moving average, because that is another type of indicator that tells you when to buy and sell at. If you're not sure how to use that, please watch my other video that I'll link in. I hope you enjoyed this very quick tutorial on relative strength indicators and hope you got something useful out of it. Please subscribe and like.